Alright folks, thank you very much for joining us. Nice to have you here. The rain can't decide whether it's coming or going, but we're certainly glad you've come along to our EVES auction room here. What is, like I say, a little bit of a hit or miss weather day, Thursday of course being the 21st of November. We've got a wonderful array of properties up for auction today, and of course if you're here, whether in the capacity of a seller or a buyer, good luck to you either way. Of course, by way of introductions, Jordan Sibright is my name. My role, I like to call it, my role is essentially to guide you on your home buying and selling journeys. Okay, now I've got a fantastic team going to assist me over the next couple of hours. Of course, you'll see Robin up the front of the room here. She's controlling all of the technology for our 1 o'clock and our 3 o'clock sessions. Grant Child, our auctioneer, as well, he's going to step in for the 2 o'clock session. And of course, Michaela Fleming's going to fill in that gap over here on the technology front. The other names and faces on the screen, Mark, Jill, Megan and Karen, well, they're all managers within the company and what I like to refer to as my elite team of negotiators. Here to step into the conversation if we need just that, a little bit of conversation. Let's say I get some bidding on the floor from you that's at a level where I can't quite sell the property to you, but my sellers say, well, let's entertain a conversation. No problem. We do that. We pause the auction if we get to that point. Take you aside there. I promise you it's a little warmer in those rooms than it is here, but it will heat up, folks. And we'll continue that conversation with one of those negotiators for you. It allows me to stay out here and keep things moving in a nice, timely fashion. Our intention is certainly not to hold you up today. Our intention, of course, to help you on that home buying or selling journey. Remind you, of course, if you place bids today, you place them on a cash, unconditional basis, acknowledging, well, a few things actually. The first one being the REA buying and selling guide. You've received that. Of course, you've had your chance to do all your homework, your due diligence. You're happy to proceed on that basis. You're also happy to proceed on the basis you agree to the terms dictated in the conditions of sale. Those have been made available to you throughout the campaigns, the marketing campaigns that our salespeople have run. We've finalised all that documentation, signed off, approved by the sellers, of course, and their solicitors. That's out in the foyer, and that documentation, the most important documentation here in our auction room, because that, of course, becomes the contract that we sign. Now, at the very bottom of that front page, it is, of course, the conduct of auction, or as I like to term them, the rules of engagement. Now, in the auction room, you'll see them there. We put them on the screen for you. I got lots of nods when I mentioned homework, so I'm not going to go over it. Tell you don't need me to, but I do, if you don't mind, want to clarify a couple of things. The first one being vendor bidding, okay? Now, we've probably all heard the phrase, but vendor bidding essentially is the seller saying to the buyer, through me, the auctioneer, thank you, but no thank you, okay? If you hear me place a vendor bid, and during the 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock sessions, I'm the only person authorised to place vendor bids, as is Grant Child during that 2 o'clock session. We place them on behalf of our seller alongside you at a level well below that confidential reserve price that we're actually permitted to sell the property for. So to be very clear, we'll always call them a vendor bid. There'll be no confusion about who holds the bid. And you can be confident that if we are placing a vendor bid alongside you, we've got a little bit of road to travel if you're going to buy the property today. So treat it as a bit of encouragement that we're heading in the right direction and everybody will be fine. The other thing I point out to you is registered telephone interest. Now, we do have some, we'll call them buyers, potential buyers, much like yourselves here, who intend to bid and buy over the telephone today, unable to be in the room. Now, they'll be working with one of my colleagues. I'll alert you as we get to each property if I do have registered telephone interest along the way, so you can be confident if I don't say anything about telephone bidding, your competition that sits in one of these 45 seats here in the room, okay? If you are watching online, maybe with the intention of bidding with one of my colleagues, nice to have you with us as well. Don't worry folks, the camera's only on me, not on you. Okay, the only other thing we need to clarify nice and clearly is what happens when you buy one of our exceptional properties today, because you do inherit a couple of responsibilities immediately on the fall of the hammer. Okay, the first one, it is of course signing the contract, rather important part, we better not forget, and of course you need to pay the deposit. 10% is of course due on that fall of the hammer, the rest will pay on or before 7 days. Now, I know it's a lot of information to take in, but I also saw you nodding your head when I said homework. Remember, we've confirmed you're happy, everyone's here, good luck to you. Any questions, let me know, or we will proceed with our first property of the day. Good, wonderful. Thought that would be the case. Okay, as I catch my breath, it's up the front here. It is Kristen and Owen, working out of our EVES on Cameron office. It's number 36A, Upland Street in Brookfield. A truly wonderful property and offering for you here. It's 506 square metres, more or less, of freehold land. The record title, that's down as SA 67C, folio 14. You'll see the chattels on the screen there for you. Your settlement date, that's 15 working days from the date of agreement, or otherwise it's mutually agreed upon. And the further terms of sale page, just bear with me. Purchaser acknowledges that the agent's advised in writing that the vendor is a related person as defined under 137 of the Real Estate Agents Act to a licensee. Essentially what this means is even real estate agents and their families have to sell properties, okay? And just alerting you to that there is a related party there, obviously money, receive a financial benefit. 24, purchasers are aware the second toilet located in the bathroom has been installed by a previous owner on the property, may or may not have a permit of consent. You're happy to purchase the property on this basis, of course no claims to follow. Let's take a look at the property. We'll see it on the screen. There it is. It's elevated, it is sun-filled, it's an absolute gem, this one here in Brookfield. Combines that classic 1960s charm, but you get all those modern comforts as well. The perfect family retreat. Inside, well, you've got the cosy wood fire in the living room over the winter months, and of course that sets the scene for those relaxed evenings there. Open plan kitchen and dining, effortless entertaining. Certainly good as we approach what I like to refer to as the entertaining months. Of course, you've got that adjoining sunroom. You're going to make the most of that over the summer as well. You've got a spot to enjoy your garden views and your morning coffee. Ample space for the camper, the boat. You're just moments from top schooling, parks, local amenities. It's more than just a home, it's a residence, it's a lifestyle to truly make the most of. Now, in case you haven't noticed, we've got telephones going crazy up the front, registered interest on this one through the telephone, but certainly if you're here in physical form or through the phone lines, I'm happy to take an opening bid from you now. It's number 36A, Upland Street. Who says go? 700. 700. Well, come in at 700,000 now. What do we say to that, buyers? 710, 20 would be my suggestion. 720. Got you there at 720. Welcome in. Good luck. At 720. Can we say 40 anywhere? But hold it here at 720. Got you 40 over here. Take it there. Puts you in front. Good luck to you there on the phone working with you. Up at 740. Is it 60 now?
750.
750. I'd suggest 60 at this stage is where we need to be. Appreciate you working with me. I've got you here in the lead. It's 760. Don't be, please, I'm not trying to be rude. I just turned my back this way a little bit to keep my eyes peeled on this side of the room. 760, it's here. What's the retort? Got it? 780. 780. Back in front then at 780,000 at 36A. At 780, I can take that 10 now if you like. But at 780, it's up the front of the room. Once I call it to you then to improve on that number, happy to work in 10,000 from here if you like, but at 780 it's here. First I call it to you twice at 780,000. Third chance to improve on that number. We pause and talk to the highest bidder at this point. No problem. Just going to pause it there. Then we've got the bidder on the phone here, Carol. We'll come back to that one shortly, folks. All right, then we'll just continue those conversations, and as I say, as soon as we have an update for you, we'll bring it back to the room. In the meantime, we'll continue forward. You'll see on the screen there, it's number 10. Thank you for your attention. Number 10, Benjamin Place. Peter Campbell, Mary O'Sullivan working on this one and doing an exceptional job as they always do. A really nice offering for you here. It's a freehold estate. It's 803 square metres, more or less. It's all contained under the record title SA 26C folio 1145. Now your settlement date is the 12th of December 2024, or otherwise as mutually agreed. Good news in before Christmas should you wish. And of course a healthy list of chattels always greet you as well on move-in day. Now this one is set and marked as most sought after locations. It's a home that combines charm and privacy privacy, and of course you get that executive living feel. It gives you a lifestyle that's both luxurious but certainly comfortable. That open sunlit living spaces, the original Lockwood design, they really create an inviting atmosphere for you and your family. Perfect for entertaining but equally relaxation. You've got the 3 generous bedrooms, that mezzanine sunroom as well, an ensuite, that layout, ample room for the family life, but equally a quiet retreat for you. Outside, lush established gardens, truly frame that sheltered courtyard that we'll see on the screen. Really nice. You've got the spa pool there as well. Truly a sanctuary for unwinding after a busy day. Maybe you've been down to the harbour. Certainly not far to go from here if you want to stretch the legs, go for a walk. Local cafes, good schooling. It's all nearby in this location. It's number 10 Benjamin Place. Buyers, I put it in your hands. Who says go and at what level? Happy to work with you. If you're looking for me to put a figure on the table, I can suggest a number, but yours might be kinder than mine. An opening bid would be the suggestion right now. Thought something in mid 1-2s. Call it to you once.
I've got a mil.
A mil. 1 million. Okay, a little bit shy where I need to be, but I appreciate the opening all the same at $1 million. At this stage, though, we're going to have to look for a 50,000 rise. Certainly can't sell it to you at $1 million there. Buyers, what do we say? I'll put it to you, improve on that number, but I've got it here at $1 million. An optimistic start, but a start all the same. Once I call it to you, twice to improve on that. Third chance. No problem, sir. Well, happy to go vendor bid then at $1,050,000. Got to see you at 1-1 next move. Got you there at 1-1. Appreciate you working with me and here to help you. I call it to the rest of the room and check to see whether there's anything further, but 1-1 you're in the lead. Once called at 1,100,000. Twice now I put it to you, improve on that figure, or we see where we go from there. Third chance at 1-1 over here. No problem. I am going to go vendor bid against you at 1,150. I need you on top of that number if you've got a chance. At 1-2, it's with you now. At 1-2, and it looks like it's just you and I, sir, so happy to work with you. But at 1-2, it's a good way to be in front in the lead. Put it to you, buyers. Anything further, I keep scanning, make sure I'm not missing you. A wink and nod, with intent, of course. But at 1-2, it's over here. First call, twice. Third chance at 1-2. Okay, sir, well, nice and simply, either you can go or I can, but I need to improve on this number. Can I say 1,250, and if nothing further, we'll have a conversation?
I'll go 1,250.
Okay, good. I said you were right. Happy to work with you at 1,250. It is you with the bid. At 1,250, loud and clear. If you're interested, you let me know now. I call it 3 times when we pause and talk. Once, twice, third chance at 1,250 up the back. No problem. Got it with you there, sir, at 1,250. We'll come and have a conversation. Mark Fires at the back of the room. Cool. Okay then, like I say, all updates for you when we've got them. In the meantime, 5 Judea Road. Callum Duncanson working out of our Mount Longanui office, but there's not much of a corner of this town that Callum doesn't know like the back of his hand. And a good opportunity for buyers here at number 5 Judea Road. It is what we call a cross-lease freehold. Firstly, that estate and fee simple, an undivided half share, 948 square metres more or less. Secondly, that estate in leasehold. It's under lease number H463406.2. Look, first and second estates, they're all comprised for your lawyer there under that record title. It's SA29C Folio 750. Now the chattels, just note this shade sale now as is, that rotary clothesline has been added to the chattels list as well. Your settlement date, 97 days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed. agreed upon between both parties as well. And when you bid and buy today, you'll be accompanying the agreement with that consent notice that you sign as well. Now, it's an absolutely delightful home, this one. It brings together classic charm, it's a modern comforts, it offers you a truly welcoming environment. Timber flooring throughout, you're going to love that. You've got the stunning stained glass window in the bathroom, adds some truly timeless character to your home. Whilst that spacious kitchen, of course, the cosy living room, the fireplace, creates that ideal space over the cooler months to really enjoy those quiet family gatherings or evenings in year-round comfort where you're going to be covered here. And certainly at the moment you're going to enjoy the heat pump, which doubles as the air conditioner, of course, and you've got plenty of natural light coming through the home. Fully fenced yard, well, there it is out there. You can enjoy plenty of time there. You've got the vegetable garden, the established fruit trees. Just truly add a slice of the good life to your new lifestyle here. The harbour, the CBD, local schooling, it's all nice and close by. It truly is the perfect package for you. At number 5, Judea Road, buyers in your hands now. I call to you for an opening bid. Start away. Put it to you to start it off. If you're interested, you let me know now. Otherwise, we work with conditional buyers as well, but this is the chance if you're here in that cash position. I'll call it 3 times for you. Once is your opportunity. Twice. Third chance then, can't delay any longer. If you're here, let me know, or we simply close it down and work with the conditional parties as well. No problem. Okay, look, doesn't like I've got the cash in the room, Callum, but no problem. We're going to give the buyers a bit of a roadmap. We're going to price the property today. My instructions here, $699,000. Pricing the property, asking price you see on the screen there, represents good buying for the opportunity that you get when you purchase here. Good luck to you, Callum. Of course, good luck to our vendor on this one. Exceptional offering for you if you're interested. Make sure you get hold of Callum. He's happy to help you out. Auction is now closed. Property is priced. Thank you. Okay, folks, still appreciate your patience there. Thank you very much. Just obviously those conversations still continuing. Moving forward, we've got 14B, Taupo Avenue, Mount Maunganui. Charlotte Gardner working proudly out of our EVES Hackmile office. A great property you see here. It's a freehold estate, 429 square metres more or less. It's SA 65B folio 629. That's that unique identifier. 20 working days from the date of sale or otherwise as mutually agreed. That's our settlement date there. Further terms of sale, the 23.0, essentially where we've supplied you the LIM report, we've done your homework, happy to proceed on that basis. 24, purchaser acknowledges and accepts no building consent permit and code compliance certificate has been issued in respect to the construction or use of the garage dwelling. And of course, you're happy to proceed on that basis. The undertakings clause 9, of course, do not apply to that garage there. Channels, just a couple of them, and we'll include those in the sale for you. The home itself, let's take a look at it. It is hidden away from the roadside and surrounded by lush greenery. This unique retreat that offers you that tranquil escape in the heart of Mount Maunganui. It's been transformed from a former garage and reimagined with style and functionality. Got the 2 bedrooms there, the bathroom, the kitchen. It's that classic black and white exterior that contrasts beautifully with all that vibrant foliage outside. You get that really nice inviting charm. Whilst inside, we've seen it there, the board and batten and ceilings, really adding some character, some warmth to the home. Outside, the expansive lawn, you've got that cobbled patio if you want to sit out there, the perfect alfresco dining, leisurely afternoons, you're going to enjoy those in the sunshine for months to come. Whilst, of course, moments from the beach. We know your location is good here. You've got the surf, you've got the local township there, you've got good shopping as well, local amenities on Girvan Road. It's endless potential, this one, and it could be yours. It's 14B, Taupo Ave. Do have registered interest on the telephone, I believe. Yes, but otherwise, if you're here in the room, you let me know. Opening bid, opening offer. If you suggest a figure.
570, thank you.
570 on the phone with you here, Charlotte. 570,000, what do we say? Is it another 20 on top of welcome in and good luck? At 570, I've got it over here, I call it to you. give you that opportunity to improve. 590 is where we go, but make it a first call. Twice at 570,000. Third chance, 570. No problem. Going to go vendor bid then at 590. 590 is the vendor bid, but 610 would be our next rung on the ladder.
What would your increment be? Say 600?
Give you a chance if you're here in the room, but also letting the time across the phone line. Absolutely. You've got to be above that number if you want to talk to our vendor.
We're at 590 at the moment.
We'll be quiet and get nearer from here, folks. 590. Current bid, needed at 600.
Do you take a one, Jordan?
Just a single. 5 is where we need to be at least. At least at 595.
Third to the one, 600.
600, even better. Welcome in. Sorry for turning my eye back to you there, but welcome in. Good luck. Timing's impeccable. 600,000. Puts you back in front at 600 here. Keep my eyes peeled. I don't think the one's going to do it. It's against you on the phone. It's with you in the room. It's 600,000 now. Make sure I won't miss that one again, but at 600 it's here. I call it to you. Careful with the scratching the heads. I'm dialed in now. I won't miss it from here on out. 600 it's here. Once, twice, third chance. 600,000.
Another one here, thanks, Jordan.
Say again.
Another one, thank you.
Just a single.
601 single.
601. Reluctant to take it. I'm not sure that it's our best strategy here, but I have a feeling I know what's going to happen. 601, I take it for the sake of keeping things moving, but I turn back to you and suggest maybe square it up to 610.
605.
605. Appreciate working with me at 605. Still can't sell it to you at that level, but we at least talk. At 605, it's with you. At 605,000 here. Once full. I wouldn't advise a strategy of leaving if you're bidding, folks, but just put it to you. At 605, holding here. Once, twice, third chance. No problem, Megan. We'll come and have a conversation. Lovely folk down the middle here. We'll come back to that one. Option is pause. Okay, good. I appreciate your patience, folks. It is 36A Upland Street, slot number 1 today. We go back there, we pause, we've had a conversation with our lead bidder who has increased their offer. Chris, and I know you're working with him to 840,000. Yes, and on the proviso, I've received written instructions from our vendors not to accept any further bids and to sell the property at 840,000. Correct? Thank you very much. Property is now sold. Thank you. Congratulations. All right, folks, thanks for your patience and of course, good congratulations to the parties involved on that prior one. Moving forward, let's have a look at it. It's number 464 Fraser Street. Ju Young Song, of course, Jay, as we all know him, and Lacey Wall working together on this one. Our Easter Lakes office, proudly, of course, I mentioned there. It is a freehold status property, a good offering for you. You get 1,136 square metres more or less, all contained under that unique identifier SA2A folio 1155. Now, the chattels list on the screen, just note that security alarm as is, where there is no vendor warranties regarding that, but otherwise all there to greet you 20 working days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. A good property, let's take a look at it. It's brimming with personality. You get great elevation. In fact, you could say it's that Kiwi dream. You get the spacious corner here. That's what it is. Inside, you'll find a warm and inviting atmosphere. You've got 3 generous bedrooms, all renovated touches there, new kitchen, new bathroom. Make that absolute breeze of living. You've got unique character features as well, truly enhancing the charm. You've got fresh paint on the roof. The exterior means you can focus more of your precious time on truly enjoying life. Outdoors, the expansive yard, well, that provides plenty of space for the kids, the pets, perhaps even more, of course, up to you how you want to use it. You've got the 3-bay carport, extra large garage. There's room for practically everything. Okay, it's ready to add your own personal touches and truly start living the lifestyle that you deserve. Buyers, you don't need to hear from me, I need to hear from you. I do have registered interest on the telephone, I believe, Lacey, yes, but otherwise if you're here in the room, you let me know as well. Opening bids. Opening offer. .464 Fraser Street. I can suggest a figure if you're a little bit shy, but you can't be shy if you're here to buy. What do we say? Something late sixes, I think. Good place to kick it off. Happy to give you time. Actually sitting there doing the figures. A little bit late, but happy to work with you. You've just got to put your hand up. I'll call it 3 times, but if you're in that cash position, this is your prime opportunity to talk to our sellers. Once. Second call. Third chance. You can start it off now, otherwise I simply close it and I work with conditional buyers as well. Final opportunity for you. No problem. I'm going to close that one there. No bidding today, but a good property, a good opportunity for you. If you're interested on this one, Jay, Lacey, happy to work with you, of course. Give them a call if you are interested. The option is now closed. Thank you. Alright folks, continuing forward, 17 Vanderbilt Place, Ashley and Diane Davidson working this one, of course. The Davidson team working out of our Cherrywood office there. This one, it is a freehold estate, again the best form of land ownership we offer you. It's 700 square metres, more or less. That record of title, all the legal details for you. SA 63A folio 807. It's 95 working days from the date of sale, correct there Ash, 95 working days, or otherwise is mutually agreed, and you've got some chattels included on the sale there, of course, all there to greet you on move-in day. Just note the further terms of sale, the vendor was warranted prior to settlement date at the vendor's own cost, they'll commission one or a fumigation treatment, like a qualified specialist, of course. Invoice will be provided to you as written confirmation. The property itself, it offers that perfect blend of style and comfort. You get that touch of rural charm as well, and Welcome Bay here. Inside, you experience the stunning new kitchen that awaits you. The black, the white, the timber tones, they all sort of enhance creativity and inviting space for you together. You've got lush new carpeting, you've got stylish window dressings, and of course the eye-catching bathroom through the home as well. Every detail though, it has been designed for comfortable modern living. Outdoors, where you can enjoy that wrap-around semi-rural views, the generous section, featuring of course that charming landscape gardens all around you there. Basement garage, and you've got the large workshop if you want to tinker away on the tools, and plenty of off-street parking. It's well equipped, this one, for family life. And of course, sought after, you've got Welcome Bay School Zone. Property is ready for a fabulous lifestyle. You see it there, that's the hero shop. Who becomes the hero in the room today? Pop your hand up, happy to work with you. You've just got to kick this one off. 17 Vanderbilt Place, and it's in your hands. I'll call it 3 times if you like. You're waiting for that countdown, but otherwise we simply work with conditional parties as well. Once, 2 you then. Twice. 3rd chance. No problem, Ash. Diane, we're just going to close that one there. A little bit more work to do, but a good property. Good luck to you, of course, to our sellers on that one as well. An exceptional offering if you're interested. Get hold of the dates. Thank you. No worries. Okay, continuing forward, number 14, Climate Place in Patamar Beach. Kelly and Kyra Ormsby marketing this one out of our Mount Maunganui office. Lucky enough to travel from that exceptional part of the world to this exceptional part of the world to show you through a wonderful home, in fact, in that cul-de-sac location. It's 14 Common Place, but it is a freehold estate. It's 440 square metres more or less. The record of title, that's 669208. Now you'll note under the further terms of sale what we term a early release of the deposit clause, essentially the seller solicitor authorising that deposit release early, as is common at this time of the year. Now, speaking of this time of the year, not long to wait before you move in. It's the 11th of December, or as otherwise agreed between both parties. And of course, your chattels on the screen as well. Your chattels are there to greet you on that 11th day of December. Now, touched on it, it's that tranquil cul-de-sac location. It's that ideal blend of space, comfort, and modern living in the heart of Papamoa Beach. Designed with families in mind, this one. You've got that central kitchen that effortlessly connects the open plan living, the dining areas, creating a really versatile space for daily life and of course entertaining if that's what you're into. You've got that master suite that enjoys its own private wing. You've got the 2 additional bedrooms, the family bathroom, they're tucked away in a separate separate wing for the added peace and practicality. Outdoors though, the space entertaining area awaits you, and you've got barbecues, whether it's relaxed evenings or you want to just enjoy a nice coffee in the morning sun, you're going to love doing it here, okay? You've got fully fenced, so that's the safe haven. That box is ticked for you if you've got the kids, the pets, no worries, they're not going to run away. But of course, your location being at the end of the cul-de-sac, nice and quiet as well, there is room to play. You're going to love it here, the lifestyle awaits you, it's second to none, I think. 14 on the place, buyers in your hands, start us away. Call it to you 3 times, you know the drill from here. But you've got to get to me before we close it, otherwise we talk to all the parties, not just the cash ones. Once, twice, and for a third call. Final chance. No problem, auction is now closed, but we're going to price this one. Kelly, what would you say represents exceptional buying?
I think exceptional value, we're pricing the property at 929,000.
I would agree with you there. 929, folks. You didn't hear us wrong. 929, and you're in this exceptional offering here at 14 Palmer Place. Now, priced, if you're interested, Kelly, Kyra, they're the ones to get hold of. Good luck to you and, of course, to our sellers. Okay, thanks for your patience. Going back now, 14B, Taupo Ave, Sharp Garden on the back of this one. We paused, had a conversation with the bidders, and of course, got some instructions from our sellers. Current bid, 605,000, not authorised to sell it at that level, so open it back up to the floor. At 605, you'll need to increase on that number, improve on that number. If you do so, we'll have a conversation. 605. 606. Okay, puts you back in front. And 606 over here. Just the single, but it puts you in the talking spot. Call it to the room 3 times. Once, twice, third chance. Okay, I won't go against you again. We'll just pause it. We'll have a conversation over here. Back to you again with an update when we can. Okay, appreciate your patience. It's 6B Dixon Road, and it is Charlotte Gardner back again. We're in the carpet out back and forth up in front of the room here, but doing a great job, as she always does. No exception with this property. It's a freehold estate. It's 431 square metres more or less, all contained under that unique identifier. SA67B Folio 501. Now the chattels, the security system and the carpet as is, no legal warranties there. The garden shed, that's been excluded from the sale. And of course, just making sure, I think there's some late additions here. The kitchen waste disposal, that was removed, so the curtains, they were removed and replaced. Heat pump remote, the garage door remote, got a couple of those, and the drapes all added at a later date as well there. Under the further terms of sale, you've got a clause basically detailing where we've supplied you the limb, you've done your homework, happy to proceed on that basis. And 20 working days is your settlement date on this one, number 6B Dixon Road. Now it's just a block back from the beach. It captures the absolute essence of laid-back coastal living in Papamoa. It is set back from the street as well. You've got tall fencing for privacy. It's that single-level home. It welcomes you with that harmonious blend of deep green cabinetry. You get that, of course, the terracotta accents through it as well in the kitchen. Touch of style, I would suggest, to everyday functionality. You've got dual sliders. They're going to open up, of course, course the lounge, that sheltered courtyard awaits you. Now, seamless flow through the home, that's what we love, that indoor-outdoor living combination. Of course, great if you're an entertainer, you can entertain in style. Plenty of space to customise and truly transform this one, especially that outdoor area for you, your own personal paradise that awaits. You could simply use room for ample parking if you like, or of course modernise it, use it how you like. You've got space there, the watercraft, the camper vans, no worries, you can bring them straight on in. And you're just moments from the Pap Mile Plaza's retail centre. You've got dining options, the perfect blend of comfort, convenience, and absolutely don't forget that beachside appeal. Buyers at 6B Dixon Road, call it to you. Start us away. Happy to work with you. Opening bids. Call it to you once. Second time. Third opportunity. Problem. Auction closed. Charlotte, we're going to price this one today, I understand, $795,000.
$795,000, so exceptional buying in this location, certainly the beach and the plaza, so great little first time investment.
Yeah, absolutely. $795, see that on the screen, there it is. Buyers, if you are interested, which I know you will be, Charlotte's home is going to be busy, so make sure you're first in the queue there. Charlotte, good luck to you, and of course to our seller here. Back with you when we have an update on our previous properties as soon as we can. Thank you. Right. Okay, folks, still appreciate your patience. Before we kick off our 2 o'clock session, just going back to our second property today, it was number 10 Benjamin Place. We paused, had a conversation, and of course we've amended our bid there, sir. Just confirm that number for me. It's $1,285,000. Yes, and my instructions from our seller as I scan the room, I saw them here. Here we are. We go on the market and we sell it away to the highest bidder today. Yes, loud and clear. 1, 2, and 85. Welcome anything on top, but we are selling, folks. Nice and clearly for you. I call it 3 times. Once at $1,285,000. Twice. Third chance. Improve on that, or I sell it. Goes. It goes. Sold. Congratulations to our person seller, and of course to my sellers as well. Folks, they're going to hand over to Grandchild. He's going to take you through our 2 o'clock session. Do appreciate it, and of course if you're finally going to come on in, grab a seat.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome from me for our 2 o'clock session here. We've got some fantastic offerings for you as well. Just for the benefit of those people that have just joined us, we do have to run through the formalities. First of all, my name's Grant Child. You don't get any guesses as to what my job is. Michaela, she'll look after the technology, and she'll move the slideshow on in a moment, and we'll introduce the rest of the team there. Karen, Megan, Jill, and Mark. They are part of our negotiation team. They're part of our experience management team. If your bids don't take us to a level where the owners have instructed me to put the property to the market and sell it, comes with no surprises there. Yes, the vendors have set reserve prices, and that's the figure that we can do business with you on the auction room floor. If we don't get there, we'll pause the auction. One of the team will step in. We'll give you that opportunity to continue discussions. And most of you may have just witnessed what happened with the property in our 1 o'clock session at Benjamin Place. They reached a conclusion, came back, property got sold at the highest bidder. Be very clear though, folks, if we don't sell to the highest bidder here today and the auction is closed, anybody can come forward with an offer, and that does include those conditional buyers. And I know there's plenty of them running around out there in the marketplace. They are the ones that have got, they need to get a bit of finance arranged, a builder's report, have their solicitor cast their eye over the LIM report, that sort of thing. Your opportunity to beat those buyers is right here this afternoon in the auction room. Documentation, I'm just going to quickly run through that. You bid and buy on the basis of the buyers and sellers guide that was up there on the screen just a couple of moments ago. They are available on the stand just outside of the auction room. Of course, the most important document, of course, is the contract for sale. That's the one you see on the screen there at the moment, being widely circulated by our marketing consultants who do an amazing job out there with our EVES team. They've been circulated in draft form in the stand just outside of the auction room and finalised copies, but I'll alert you to any changes that have been made along the way if there indeed are any. By way of any bidding, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood, accept that contract that we work to, and of course you are bidding on a cash unconditional basis, indeed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. As far as the conduct of auction, that's what you see up here. You probably had the opportunity to peruse through that while I've been babbling on here, but I'll just summarise a couple of important points covered in clause 2 of the contract, and that is vendor bidding. I just want to explain what happens with vendor bidding. I'll only use a vendor bid if I've only got one person participating in the auction. Be very clear, I'm the only one authorised to submit vendor bids. It will be south of the seller's reserve price. It is simply a technique to work alongside you, to provide you a roadmap to what I call the negotiation table, at which time we pause the auction, and that's where our negotiation team step in. I'll disclose any vendor bids to you, so it is simply that roadmap to help you here today. If I'm holding a bid at any level, the vendors through me are saying thanks but no thanks. If you want to purchase the property, you will need to be above that. Just finishing off now, your obligations immediately on completion of the auction, signified by the fall of the hammer, is your do-re-mi on the contract and paying with a little bit of your hard-earned cash. We only want 10% of the purchase. You can do that, you can transact that electronically out of reception, that 10%, unless of course you've agreed otherwise with our sellers prior to the auction being called. Question time. Happy to answer any questions before we move on with our first offering for our 2 o'clock session. Still got plenty to come, folks. No questions? Excellent. Well, here we go, folks. 34 Milton Road. Let's take a little moment now to appreciate the dream team over here on my right-hand side here, Owen Phelps and Kristen Graf-Kate. They're not just experts in real estate, they are like the dynamic duo of home makeovers, always finding potential in while others see paint peeling. These guys will see the potential for you and certainly point it out to you. 34 Milton Road, legally described as a freehold estate, 1,206 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer. SA 1731 folio 96 confirms all the legal aspects of it. 17th of January, team, is still our settlement date. Obviously, that's 2025. Any other any variations? We've got so all good to go there. Just a quick reminder, folks. I'm just going to go through and briefly summarise. The extensive clauses have been in the contract since the outset. They're explaining under clause 23 that the vendor enters into the agreement today as an executor of the estate. The vendor trustee is selling as trustee. No warranties are implied or stated. Clause 23.3, the purchasers acknowledge we provided a copy with the Tauranga City Council LIM report dated the 14th of October. 23.4, you acknowledge that a backflow prevention device is currently not fitted for the swimming pool. You know about that one. Clause 23.5, the general condition 9.1 is varied to the extent of vendors not being an occupation of the property, so no warranties there. Clause 9.31 is varied for the same reason as well. Clause 23.7, the property purchasers shall accept the property in its actual state and condition at the time for completion of settlement. Therefore, general conditions 9.35, 9.36 are deleted. Pretty much, I think, to summarise that, Owen, is the property's being sold as is words. So there we go, folks. Just making sure that you are fully aware of that. Chattels, any additions, deletions to be made throughout the campaign? No. So 4 reasons to bid on this grand old charmer, folks, are just the character with a capital C. I can tell you that they do not build homes like this anymore, and that's a really good thing. Homes like this, they've got solidarity and they've certainly got character. You've got space galore, you've got that 1,209 square metre section, a big enough backyard there for cricket and future extension, or if you want to do both, there's plenty of space there. You don't even need to put a pool in because it's already there, but you've still got that extra space. Then, of course, you've got those views to die for. Northwesterly panoramas, that makes the sunsets your nightly entertainment as well. Simply stunning is the way to describe it. The pool included, although it is, as I mentioned, as is, so here's your chance to roll back the years and roll in the future value of this property here at 34 Milton Road. Who says go? And what is your quantum? Just in case you didn't understand what that means, I'm looking for an opening bid. Where do we say go, buyers? Start your way wherever you like. Happy to take an optimistic start if you like, or just get us underway with a number. Happy to suggest a figure, but mine might vary towards yours. don't do silent auctions. That's for charity work. You're not here to do charity, folks. But you got 700 to get me underway. Surely, you would have thought of Mexican wave at 700,000. Right, I'm happy with that. Thank you. Good as gold. Thank you, man. Welcome aboard over there. At $700,000, we're underway now, and I'll travel nice and easily for you at $20,000 rises. It not only makes it easy for you, but it makes it easy for me. At 720 on the left-hand side, 40 we go. Media retort at 60, back to you for 80, and at 800 now. At 800, good goes a fast bit at 820 and 40 here. At $840,000, we say 60 it is there. 880 is the one. At 880 and making it 9. At 9 even over on the right-hand side at $900,000. Another 20, sir. You've been travelling so well now. 920 it is and 40 straight back. At $940,000, we've got another 20 there. Pop it in now, sir. Quickly, sir. What about at 10? You've been going so well. At $950 it is. Breaking news, folks. On the market and selling at $950,000. 60 we go. At $960 it is. You're bidding for the keys now, sir. At $960, triple O. Do I say 5 for you? And one more lunge for the keys at $965. $970 straight back, immediate retort. There's your value up there. At 75 we go. 80 it is. At 980, a good move would be go straight to $1 million, sir. Just a suggestion. At $980,000, I sell up here on the right-hand side at 980, triple O, but I'm happy to take you 5 again if you wish there. 85. Shall we go straight to that $1 million and shut it down?
No, 5.
I'm used to being told no, it happens daily at my home. If that's okay, at 990, sir, back to you again. Remember, the now selling sign is flashing up there just in case you can't see it, but it goes at 990. Another 5, sir. No, did you spend more than that getting your neck fixed at the chiropractor, sir? It needs to be north and south chin the chest. At 990, sir, we're on the market. I'll take anything you put on top. You are bidding for outright sale and your name to go on the title. What about 2.5, sir? No? I'll take a single. They call me Grant the Friendly auctioneer. At $990,000 at the back, here it goes. I move behind the podium, sir. Don't try and prejudge the speed of this hammer because it'll beat you every time. At 990, 95, 994, if opens that door for that $1 million. At $1 million we go. At $1 million, should have done it just before then, man, when I suggested it, but that's okay. At $1 million it is. Do I say $1,000,001 for you, sir? That $1 million, it's a round number. That might be their limit. You're the only one that can test it. I can't. At $1 million, but I'll take you 5 again if you want to pop it through. 1. $1,000,001. Where do we go? 2. And I appreciate you doing it that way for me too, man. Thank you. At $1,000,002. Another single, sir. Remember, you're buying for the pride of ownership of the property, sir. Don't let it go now. At $1,002,000 it goes on my right-hand side. Do I say 3 for you? Quickly now. 3, 5, 4, 4. Is that 4 on top, man? Oh, okay. That's all right, I've got you at $1,004,000. At $1,004,000, it's over here. 5. You said no when we were back in the 900s, sir. I'm not quite sure what you want me to do now. But I can tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to sell it over here at $1,004,000 for the one of a better bid. Your opportunity is here. I'll even take 500 for you, sir, to put you back in front if you wish. At $1,004,000, hands up, sir. Out it goes at $1,004,000. Have I got your absolute best, sir? Call your way 3 times. Here comes 1, 2, 3. Last opportunity. It goes. Sold at $1,004,000.
Sorry folks to interrupt the good flow that we had going there in our 2 o'clock session. I'm just going to rewind. We're going to go back to 14B Tokor Ave. Charlotte Gardner, we talked to the lead bidder on that one. We had an increased offer, $620,000 I believe. At $620 current live bid. Vendors say a little bit more work to do, so put it back in your hands then. I'll call it 3 times. If you'd like to put yourself in that negotiation platform, you need to let me know now, otherwise we close it down. Once I call it to you, twice, 3rd chance at $620. No problem. We close it down. A little more work to do on that one, Charlotte. A good property awaits for our lucky purchaser. Grant, back to you.
Yep. Colin at Stewart Road. He works out of our Kenny office, and Colin's the kind of guy who or sunshine to anybody on an absolutely blustering rainy day. Though with this property, the house units, they will do pretty much most of the talking on this one. So looking at the legal aspects of this one, SA 13C, Folio 81 is the record of title number that describes the property as a freehold estate. 607 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer. Now the bird bath common, it doesn't stay. Bird bath goes. So that's sorry.
Bird stay.
The birds stay. Okay. We'll throw them in for nothing.
Yes.
Okay. Good as gold. Right. 20 working days from today's date is our settlement date. Unless of course you've agreed differently with our sellers. Any other changes to the chattels list apart from the bird bath? Not staying. All good to go. So there you go. That covers off the legal aspects of it. Views that dazzle, that's what you've got here at 9 Kaharoa Avenue. You've got that sparkling harbour by day and those breathtaking sunsets as that big yellow oak starts to fade behind the Kaimai Ranges for you to enjoy in the late evenings. You've got room for everyone here, folks. You've got the Airbnb suite downstairs, absolutely perfect for guests, all that little bit of extra income if you so wish. It's been renovated to absolute perfection, this property here. You've got the new kitchen, rewiring, plumbing, so all you need to do here is move in, unpack, sit back and completely relax. That's all they need to do in the con. So location is absolute gold here, folks, at Kaharoa Avenue. You've got bowling, you've got boating, you can go for a swim at high tide if you want. It is all just minutes from your doorstep here. This is more than a home, it's a lifestyle just waiting to be snapped up. And I can tell you now, if you don't buy it in the auction room here this afternoon, I know the way Colin Stewart Road works, he's going to have a sold sticker on this songbird in no time at all. But I'm here to work with you, the cash buyers, so folks, where do we say go for this one? Number 9, Kaharoa Avenue. Driven away by the thousands of bids. You had to go with the first property I called in the 2 o'clock session, folks, was a perfect example, a perfect demonstration. Let's keep it rolling now. First call, second time, third, last opportunity. The cash today, Colin, so we'll close the property. How much do you need for this property? I mean, it's just an amazing spot.
It is a great spot. Under $1 million at 985.
985. There you go, folks. You do not need $1 million to buy this property. You only need $985,000 using the Trade Me terms. That's your buy now price. So call Colin in our Caddy office and he will help you from there. The auction is now closed. Good buying at that, I would suggest, Colin.
Absolutely. I'll tell you that Nick's a great spot for a picture and a bottle of red wine too.
Speaking from experience.
Speaking from experience.
Good on you, mate. Right, moving on to number 55, Awatere Drive. Charlotte Gardner, she's one of the busiest salespeople in the real estate industry here in Tauranga, Mount Kapamai. And she's been marketing this one here at number 55, Awatere Drive. Charlotte, you know, she is a real superstar. She's got this knack of turning just looking into just bought by delivering dreams. And what Charlotte does in the catchment area that she works, she brings them to you all wrapped up in absolute coastal luxury, and she's certainly done it here with Awatere Drive. It's a freehold estate, 480 square metres of land, more or less. 753126 is the record of title number. Now there's a few exclusions. The fridge in the garage doesn't stay, the stone bench in the garden, the festoon lights on the deck and the electric pool cleaner, they do not stay. Clause 23 has been inserted at the request of the vendor solicitor, just authorising early release of the deposit in terms of the Real Estate Agents Act. The spa pool is being sold as is. So that's all covered off under Clause 24, and Clause 25 you've been advised to take legal advice on any of the documentation that has been provided by Charlotte throughout the marketing period. 20 working days, Charlotte, is our settlement date for this one. A bit of flexibility around that. A very comprehensive settlement. We almost had to go to a completely different slide for it. Any additions, deletions, no changes? All good to go. So resort living every day is what you get here, folks. You've got those wonderful Balinese vibes, complete with the pool. You've got the alfresco dining that screams holiday at home. So that's the lifestyle you're going to endure. Kitchen envy, you're going to have that with this property here, folks. It's an absolute chef's dream with the brass top tapware, sleek design. You've got an island that brings the family together at good times of the day as well. You've really got space here that works for you folks. You've got a double garage that turned to rumpus room, because why not have your own private cinema? You know, why wouldn't you when you have a property like this in this location? You've got that lush privacy as well. You've got the decal and the banana palms for that absolute wonderful tropical escape. But it's got the convenience of Pamamara just moments away from your new home. You don't bid today for a home, folks. You bid today for a lifestyle upgrade. I can assure you of that with this property. So, talking about bidding, who'd like to start your way? 55 Awatira Drive.
Yep, it's just us.
Looking for an opening bid.
900 grand.
Pardon me?
900
I
grand.
thought I heard you, but that's okay. $900,000, man. At $900,000, we're well off the pace, but I do appreciate you starting there at 900. We'll go straight to 1.1 on behalf of the vendors now. At 1.1 it is. Take me to 1.2, shall we? At 1.2 we go now. At $1,200,000, it's over here on the right-hand side here with my starter. At 1.2 and 1.3 now. 1.3 it is in the centre. Shall we keep it going in the hundreds, man? Go straight to 1.4. At 1.4 we go now. At 1.4 it is over here on the right-hand side. Do we go? I'll take a 50 if it'll help you there. If you'd like to slow it down a little bit, that's okay. At $1,400,000, looking at for that 50 rise from here. At $1,400,000 it is over here with my starter bidder. Do I say 550 for you there, sir? Take a 25 if it'll help you there. Here to provide a little bit of comfort in your travel to the purchase of your new home. $1,400,000. It's over on the right-hand side. $1,400,000. Happy to take that 25 and it's there. First call now. Second time. Third, final opportunity. Still a little bit away from where my instructions are, man. We'll go 25 on behalf of our seller. Make 1,450. We'll give you the opportunity to continue discussions if nobody else bids.
I'll just consult.
Janice just
Did you hear that? What have we got?
1,425 with me on a vendor bid. You clear?
1,450.
1,450 it is. $1,450,000. Obligations are I call it away 3 times if nobody else bids. We'll pause and continue discussions with you. 1,450 it is. That's a 20 on top there, so I'll even take a 10 to put yourself back in front if you want that opportunity to discuss. Once I call, second, last opportunity in a route. Bids with you, man, at 1,450. Appreciate that. Pausing the auction meeting. Can you see if you can help the lady, please? Right, moving on, folks. 79 Beaumaris Boulevards. Not only do these two over here know real estate inside out, but they're also the kind of team that can sell sunscreen in the middle of winter to anybody, and it doesn't even have to have the sun shining out there. They'll do it on a rainy day. That's how effective Owen and Kristen work out of our EVES on Gate Park office. Freehold estate is what you get here at 79 Beaumaris Boulevard, folks. 670 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on hold, on offering rather. Record title say 56B, folio 593, confirms those legal aspects. And I'm just going to look to the team now to confirm our settlement date of 20 working days from today's date. Channels list? No change date? Yeah, see, I knew the answer to that. I didn't have to ask the question. Just a quick reminder, folks, of clause 23. You're acknowledging that the vendor enters into the contract of this property as an executor of the estate. Therefore, in terms of sale 9.1, 9.2, 9.315, 9.31, 316, and 315 are hereby deleted. Lots of other words in that clause there, folks, but pretty much it tells you what I've just summarised for you. Bidding on that basis, very clearly. If you've got any questions, raise your hand. And Owen and Kristen will come and answer them for you now. Built for good times. This property here at 79 Beaumaris Boulevard. You've got the barbecues, you've got the parties, or even if you just want to chill out for a nice quiet evening on the sunny deck, this home has really, it's a little bit like your bed covers. It has you covered completely 24/7. Family friendly fun, you've got it right here at 79 Beaumaris Boulevard. You've got that large, very secure section there that's basically a private playground for your own kids and pets as well. It's light, it's bright, it's airy. You've got the open plan living that's absolutely drenched in natural light, plus you've got that seamless indoor-outdoor flow as well. It doesn't come much better than this one here in Beaumaris Boulevard. Well, it does actually, because you've also got that prime location. Bethlehem Village, you've got top schools just minutes away. Convenience doesn't get better because it's nice, easy access from Bethlehem into the CBD. This is your chance today by us to snap up a gem. It's affordable, it's awesome, and it's ready and waiting to be yours. And before I ask for your opening bid, I make very, very clear to you that Owen and Kristen have got conditional interest in this property. By hoping that it doesn't sell today, wanting to put an offer to the vendors afterwards. Cash buyers, you get first crack. Where do we say go? It's okay, I can wait. Plenty of time. Somebody give me an opening bid now for 79 Bobaris Boulevard. Happy to suggest a figure, but it might be a little bit different to yours. You do have that conditional interest. I don't mind as an auctioneer. When our salespeople tell me we've got conditional interest, I can tell you now, we get a little bit of reap or weep afterwards because we often get buyers that come to us afterwards and say, well, we should have bid at the auction because we went into a multi afterwards and we missed out. So I know that sounds like jargon and sounds like real estate terms, but I'm just being totally honest with you. Somebody start me away, 750. Look for them to start at 750. If you don't start it, folks, I'm simply going to close the auction, hand it back to Owen, and keep working with those conditional buyers. So we're in at 750. Call it 3 times. First call now for a start at 750. Second time. If you don't start it, folks, I'm simply going to close it down. Third, your last opportunity. Auction's closed. Owen, hand it back to you. Good luck with those conditional buyers that you've been talking to.
Thanks, Ron.
You're welcome. You just see how friendly we are here at EVES, hugs all around, that's what it's all about. So 19 Galbraith Street. We're moving up to up a little bit further north now, folks, up to that beautiful Waihi, the Hauraki district here. And out of our Waihi office, Steve Holtz works out of that office, and she's an agent that turns real estate into real fun. She always does it with a smile. There it is, that beautiful smile there. Dynasty has got this unique ability to match people with their dream homes, and she does it on a daily basis. You're one of our marvels out of the Waihi office there, Dynasty. You do a great job. We just confirmed the legal aspects of this property, 19 Galbraith. 871638 is your record of title number. It's a freehold estate, 618 square metres of land, more or less. Now, the potted plants in the garden aren't, they do not stay. The vendors are taking those with them. Of course, being Waihi, there's a standing clause there relating to advising you where to go if you've got any concerns about the Waihi mine. And 20 working days from today's date. Dynasty still our settlement date. Any other changes to the channel size? She dots her I's and crosses her T. I don't have to ask those questions when it comes to Dynasty. Right, let's get back to the property. And, we could call this a modern marvel, I think. I think that's a fair justification for a description of this property. It really is an entertainer's paradise, folks. You've got a barbecue, the back deck combo, well, that'll just make your summer. Not only the barbecue sizzle, but so will your summer in this entertainer's paradise. You've got the modern comforts, you've got the Bosch appliances, you've got that beautiful cosy wood burner in the winter, open plan living. It really is one of those. I think it's easy for somebody to move in and just sit back and enjoy and call this place home sweet home, Dynasty. It's just that wonderful surrounding around you. The bonus space, well, that comes your way. You've got that lined 20-foot container ready for guests, hobbies, or your next creative project, whatever you want to do. You've got plenty of room for the toys. You've got the covered carport, parking for the boat and the motorhome. Because I can tell you now, from this address here, folks, your adventures await. And what you also get is carefree living at its best. So, now, Dynasty has also, on this one, got good conditional interest. In fact, we were talking a little bit earlier, you've got a second inspection booked for 1:45 on Sunday. If you want to buy this property, folks, either bid now or get an appointment with Dynasty before 1:45 on Sunday because it may not be available after that. First call now for an opening bid now for 19 Galbraith Street in Waihi. Second time. Third, last opportunity. Well, if your conditional buyers are watching via the live stream, it's your lucky day. The auction is now closed. It's still available for you. I know Dynasty will look forward to seeing you at 1:45 on Sunday at the property. Good luck with that, Dynasty. I know you'll get that property sold. It's an absolute stunner indeed. Kirk has been marketing this property. He works out about Eve's Mount Office. She is a real powerhouse. And what comes with this real powerhouse over here is charm, and I can tell you now, I reckon it would be I can go so far as to say, Katie, you're wondering what I'm going to come out with here. I reckon you've even got a secret stash of a little bit of beachfront sand in your car.
Yeah, that's
See? Probably comes off the kids' feet after you've taken
I was going to say courtesy of
Yeah, there you go. So there you go. See, I was right. 401 Ocean Beach Road, folks. Let's look at the legal aspects of it. Freehold estate. You can't buy anything better in New Zealand. 412 square metres of land is what you buy here. You don't want any more than that when you live so close to the beach like this one here. SA 55A, folio 562. That's your record of title number that describes all the legal aspects of the property there. The chattels. Well, there was some documentation circulated that has some of the chattels doubled up, and that's all been fixed. What you see in the finalised contract and what's on the screen there, that's what you buy. Any additions, deletions, any other changes apart from that update, Katie, so easy as. 10 working days is still our settlement date. Bit of flexibility around that, so there you go, folks. Just to finish off the legals, just clause 23, there is a master bill guarantee. Now the vendor will cooperate with the purchaser to obtain approval of the master bill is guaranteed to be transferred. So just talk to Katie and she'll update everything. But there is a clause in the contract there for you covering that will be done with you and in accordance with, so without any upsets along the way. Right, let's have a little bit of a quick chat about why this modern beach escape is the catch of the day. I'll probably describe this property, using a little bit of fishing terminology. It's never been lived in since it underwent a very extensive renovation. So you've got an amazing opportunity here today with this one, folks. Beach access, yes please. Everybody along this side, they want their beach access. Well, you've got your own one here. You do share a private path with only just 2 other lucky neighbours. So, so it's just 3 of you have use of this private beach access. It really is an entertainer's dream. Somewhere through the slideshow as it revolves, you're going to see that sleek kitchen. You've got the sunny balcony there for cocktails and for you to sit back and enjoy, well, look at that ocean view. There's the beach access. You see it up there on the screen. You can't miss it there, 401, the dot on the top there, absolutely superb. You've got flexible living, you've got the ground floor quarters, well they could be a guest wing if you so wish, could be a home office if you want, or maybe a great opportunity to give the teens a boot, go and enjoy yourself downstairs and get out of my life. The opportunity is there, folks. Lock and leave or love it. That's entirely up to you, folks. It's stylish, it's low maintenance living, so you can spend more time actually down on the beach getting that sand between your toes there. So who's ready to make some waves and take this beauty home? I can tell you now we've got 2 guys that have been talking about putting offers to the vendor. Again, it's not a threat, folks. It's just making sure that you're fully aware and up with the play 100% with what's happening with this one. Happy to take an opening bid now to give you that opportunity to purchase it if you are here in that cash unconditional position. Looking for an opening bid now, otherwise I'm quite happy to just hand it back to Katie. First call. Second. Last opportunity in the routes. A little bit more work to do to find the buyer. Well, we've actually found 2 buyers that have indicated they're going to put an offer forward, so I'm not going to put any pressure on you, Katie, but I'm actually going away for the weekend, but I will have the cell phone on. I want a text message from you by the end of play on Sunday telling me that this property's under contract. You'll get what? You're going to try and make sure I've got that text message by tomorrow, aren't you?
I will.
Yeah, right. Well, good work. She does a great job. To the last one that I'm going to present for you in our 2 o'clock session, but we do have the property at number 55 Albertina Drive still being negotiated at the moment. So in the meantime, number 10 Ormana Way is the one we've got here. Dora from, you're out of our Eve's Gate car office, aren't you? Yes, does a great job out there, does Dora. Now Dora's got charm, she's got expertise. Just hold your phone up there. Dora, could you just hold your telephone up for a second? Yeah, just holding it up, right? She doesn't know what I'm going to talk about. I can tell you if you would go into that phone there, folks, you will find that telephone absolutely full of happy clients. because they always do. They always feel like that after they've been working with Dora. The legal aspects of this property: record of title 1073302 describes the property as a freehold estate, just 325 square metres of land, more or less. You don't need too much more. 20 working days. Dora, settlement date for this one. Any changes to the channel list? No. So and there's a very good reason why there won't be any changes. In fact, the channels haven't even been used, have they? Property brand spanking new and built to last. It's a classic builder's masterpiece. You've got that brick construction, so that's as solid as your future is here at number 10 Tauranga Way. It really is an entertainer's delight here, folks. You've got that seamless indoor-outdoor flow, absolutely perfect for those barbecues or stargazing on the patio as well. The master of comfort is what you get in this home here. You've got that luxurious master suite with all the storage that you need. You've probably even got storage in the master suite that you don't even want or don't even need. It's got that much of it. Location, location, location. I know it's a little bit of a cliche, folks, but it's an absolute cracker with this one. You've got the Bethlehem's best schools, shops, cafes, all pretty much right on your doorstep from your new home. And this is your chance to own a slice of brand new modern paradise. In your hands, where do we say go for this one? Or are we just waiting for finalisation on our theatre? Or are we waiting for the 3 o'clock session? Because we've got plenty to come, plenty more to come. Looking for an opening bid now, folks. Number 10, Tauranga Way. First call, second, last chance. No cash interest on this one yet. Doris, I'm going to close the auction. I'm going to hand it back to you. A little bit more work to do to find our buyer on this one. But I know you're going to do that in the not too distant future, indeed, the way you do business. So good luck with phase 3. The auction's now closed. Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There you guys.
Right, back we go, folks. Number 55, Awatere Drive. I have an amended bid now, and that amended bid is at $1.5 million. Can I just ask you to confirm that bid for me, please, ma'am? At $1,500,000 even. My instructions show we've got our sellers on the phone.
We do, but hello, Craig, again.
It's a polite way of saying it helps you get a shut up for a minute.
Hello. Hi, Craig. Hi, Craig. Yes, on your back. Pregnant pause in the auction room. Confirming extra 1.5. Are you happy with that? Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Confirming we're on the market and selling now at $1,500,000 for the one more better bid. Take any denomination on top as long as it's legal Kiwi tender to purchase the property here. Have a look at what's on the slide up there now. Think about your family around that area. Your opportunity is now. First call, second, last opportunity at $1.5 million even. Sold at $1.5 million. Congratulations to our buyers. That's it for me today, folks. I'm going to hand back now to Jordan, back in about 6 months' time for another 7 great properties.
Okay, folks, won't keep you waiting any longer than we need to. Welcome along. If you have just joined us, lovely to have you with us. If you've been here from the beginning, we started today at 1 o'clock, so certainly do appreciate your, let's call it endurance throughout the afternoon. But it is wonderful to have you here in attendance with us. My name's Jordan Sibright. My role over the next half hour, 45 minutes or so, purely to facilitate and, of course, help you on your home buying and selling journeys. I've got a wonderful team. You'll see Robin sitting up the front of the room here, controlling all of the technology in our EVES auction room. The names and faces up the top, Grant and Michaela, they've been here in the 2 o'clock session again, and then the names down the bottom, Mark, Jill, Megan and Karen. They're what I like to refer to as my elite team of negotiators. They step into the auction room when we need a little bit of conversation. Say I get some bidding from the floor from you that's at a level where I can't quite sell the property to you, but I am allowed to entertain a conversation. Well, no problem. I'm going to stay here and continue calling the auctions, but we'll take you aside if you do find yourself in that fortunate negotiation position, and we'll continue those conversations with one of those wonderful people there, all managers within the company as well, are vastly experienced. Remind you, if you bid and buy today, you do so on a cash unconditional basis, acknowledging a couple of things. The first one being you've done your homework. The second one, you've received the REA's buying and selling guide. And thirdly, of course, you agree to the terms dictated in the conditions of sale. sale. Now, the conditions of sale, the most important document here in our auction room, and rightly so. It's been made available to you in a draft format throughout the campaigns. We finalised it, it's out in the foyer, and essentially that becomes the contract that we sign when you bid and buy today. Now, at the very bottom of that front page is what we term the conduct of auction, or as I like to call it, my rules of the auction room. And I'm not going to go over it in full. I know you've done your homework there, and I know we don't need to go over it line by line, but I do want to clarify a couple of things. The first one, it is a vendor bidding, okay? You've probably heard the term thrown around. Maybe you've got questions, maybe you understand it fully, but to make sure we're all on the same page, vendor bidding is the seller's way of saying to you, the buyers, thank you, but no thank you, essentially. Okay, now, as the auctioneer here for the next half hour, 45 minutes or so, I'm the only person authorised to place vendor bids on behalf of my sellers, and if I do place vendor bids alongside you, they'll always be, surprisingly enough, labelled as a vendor bid, so there'll be no confusion about it, and they'll always be at an altitude well below my confidential reserve price that all of our properties this afternoon are subject to. So, you can be confident that if I am placing vendor bids alongside you, we do have a little bit of road to travel if you're going to find yourself the new purchaser, the new owner of the home. Treat it with a bit of encouragement, we're heading in the right direction, and we'll all be fine, okay? The other thing I point out is registered telephone bidders, okay? If I do have any registered telephone interest, working with one of my wonderful colleagues on the phone, I'll alert you to it at the beginning of the auction. If I don't say anything about telephone bidding, you can be confident the competition sits here or stands on the back wall here in the room, okay? Now, if you are watching on the live stream, lovely to have you with us. Don't worry, folks, if you didn't get a chance to get the comb through the hair, camera's only on me, they're only going to see my bad hairdo, not yours, so don't stress about that. The other thing that we need to make sure we're all on the same page with is what happens when you buy one of our wonderful properties today, because the important thing that you don't probably understand is we've got to do paperwork straight away. We can continue the celebrations, but we've got to put pen on paper. That seals the deal, of course. That's signing off the contract. The second part to that is, of course, the payment of the deposit. 10% payable on the fall of the hammer, and you will know when that hammer falls, and the balance is all payable on or before settlement date. Hopefully, that's nice and clear for you. If you do have any questions or concerns, if you want to share your bidding strategy with us right now, this would be the time to let me know. Otherwise, I wish you all the very best of luck, whether here in capacity as sellers or as buyers. Good luck to you. Let's get on with it. Okay, 36 Landing Drive. Rebecca Wilson, Sarah Gart making their way to the front of the room. No doubt, paperwork in hand. They've been very busy throughout the campaign, and understandably so. A great job they've done. It's an excellent property. This one, it's a freehold estate, 242 square metres, more or less, unique identifier. It is 339,225, and you've got that security system under the channels there. That's as is, no vendor warranties, but otherwise all there to greet you on move-in day, which is only 20 working days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon between both parties. Now, imagine a home that effortlessly merges relaxation with community. Well, at 36 Landing Drive, it's an absolute haven here in Pies Park. It's a sought-after neighbourhood as well. Inside, as you can see, it's light-filled. It's open-plan living, flows through to that inviting barbecue patio we'll see shortly, perfect if you're entertaining. You've got a single garage with internal access, not only adds a bit of security, but streamlines the daily life as well. Your proximity to the vibrant Tauranga Crossing shopping centre, local schools, of course the serene lakes surrounding that is there. It awaits you, convenient weekend outings, no problem, you're going to love it. But you're going to love returning home because it's that quiet evening that you spend perhaps out here, barbecue going. That's where the lifestyle really starts to sing. It's comfort, it's community, and it could be yours. Do have registered interest on the telephone, but if you're here in the room and you plan to place a bid, this is it. This is the time you've waited for. Put it to you then. Happy to start, happy to work with you, but now's the time. Opening bid. Who says go? Don't talk too long, put you to sleep perhaps. 680. Welcome in over here. Lovely to have you with us on the phone with you there, Rebecca. And 680,000. A good start at 680. It's with you on the phone here against the rest of the room at this stage. You're yet to show your participation, your intention, but I've got it on the phone at 680. Scan the room, see if I'm missing it, but at the moment I've got it here. 680,000, we say 700 anywhere. Once, twice, third call at 680 on the phone. No problem. Well, I can even go again on behalf of my vendor, but I'll ask you to increase to 700 in the first instance. Got you on the knob there for 700. Puts you back in front again, strengthens your position to 700,000 now, and it's 700,000 we go. Over here, but I call it to the rest of the room, welcome you back on top of that. 720 would be my suggestion from here, but I do hold it down the phone line. At 700,000, hold it down here once, second call, and a third opportunity then. No problem. I won't delay any further then. In fact, we'll just pause the auction. We'll have a conversation with our buyer on the phone there. Pausing that at 700,000, folks. We'll come back to you as soon as we've had a chance to talk to both the buyer and the seller there. Okay, folks, we'll continue forward whilst we wait for those conversations to continue. It's number 30, Westwood Street. Ashland McGregor working this one. Wonderful property here. Good job you've done with the marketing. A good opportunity for buyers, I should think. It's a freehold estate, and it is 700 square metres more or less of that freehold terra firma. It's all under the unique identifier SA23C folio 1363. 10 working days or otherwise as mutually agreed, folks. You don't have to be a mathematician to figure out you're in before Christmas on this one. Chattels on the screen, they're all there to greet you as well when you do move in. Now you are nestled above Bellevue here. You've got sweeping views of the Gordon Carmichael Reserve, of course across to the Kaimai Ranges as well. It's a home that offers a truly serene escape from everyday life. You got that sunlit, that westerly deck, perfect for evening relaxation. Perhaps you want to gather out there with friends and family. Inside, where you see it there, it's open plan, nicely for you, living, dining spaces, kitchen space, a welcoming atmosphere as well, and it's centred around that wood burner we saw in the previous shot there. Versatile extra room comes with this property. It could flex maybe an office, a media room, maybe even use it as a bedroom if you wish to do so. Of course, how you choose to use that room, well, it's entirely up to you, but of course you've got it there. And outside, lush private garden, ample parking, direct access to the scenic walkways. It's truly a gateway, this one, to that peaceful, connected lifestyle that you've dreamed of, and it's all here waiting for you in 10 working days. It's 30 Westwood Street. Buyers, you know the drill. I'm in your hands. Opening bid, opening offer. I've only just started. I've got plenty of time left in these knees. Don't worry about it, folks. But I put it in your hands. Opening bid, I'll call it 3 times. If you're here in that cash position, you let me know now, or we simply work with conditional interest as well. This is your opportunity to beat it. Once I put it to you, second call. Third chance for an opening bid. No problem, no worries. We've got 30 Westwood here. We close the auction. We simply continue our hard work on this one. Ashland, a couple more viewings, but no doubt wish you and of course our seller there the absolute best of luck. Auction is now closed. Thank you. Alright, wonderful. Thanks for your attention, folks. Moving forward, 3 Wayne Place. Derek Rosa working out of our EVES on Cameron office. Doing a great job, Derek, as you always do. Always bringing some brightness to the room. Beautiful tie you're wearing today as well there, Derek. Got 3 Wayne Place. A beautiful opportunity for buyers here, absolutely positioned for convenience. But firstly, it's a cross-lease freehold. Firstly, a statement fee simple. It is an undivided half share in 1,090 square metres, more or less. Secondly, that estate is leasehold. Both the first and second estates, they're of course described and prized under the record title SA 14D Folio 897 and SA 14D Folio 401. 20 working days from the date of sale, a rather ample amount of time to get everything sorted. for move-in day. And of course, when you've been by today, you'll be signing a consent notice to accompany the agreement. Now, we've touched on the convenience. It's been freshly painted, this home. It is ready to welcome its new owners. There it is, absolutely ideal. Buyers, investors. She's got 2 bathrooms here. They offer a bit of flexibility through the home, of course. Whether you're raising a young family, maybe you're hosting a boarder, support the mortgage, however you want to structure it, this one is a great opportunity. Open, fully fenced section, perfect for the kids. Pets, you've got ample space from the kitchen, for the kitchen garden rather, and you want to plant some herbs, get some, you probably touch and go on tomatoes for the season, but don't worry, when you move in here, you're going to absolutely love the opportunity. Outdoor play, extra parking, inside, well, we've seen it, the ceiling fan's going to keep you nice and cool through the warmer weather, but in the winter, you've got that cosy log burner as well. Location, well, we know it's close to top schooling, shopping, you've got the local bus routes. This home really does combine practicality with potential. It's a fantastic entry into that thriving Judea. Look, I'll put it to you, buyers, happy to work with you, but it's in your hands now. You can start it away. I know you haven't all come to see me, so it's either this one or you're waiting for the next, but I'll put it to you. Opening bid, start us away. First call. Twice. Third chance. No problem. Close it down. Derek, a bit more work to do, but in fact we're going to give the buyers a bit of a roadmap today, aren't we?
Indeed, we do have conditional interest, and the property will now be priced at $660,000.
660,000. No, Derek's not just listening to the latest music. It's $660,000. 660 is the number, and if you are interested, make sure you get hold of Mr. Derek Roser over here. Derek, good luck to you, and of course to your sellers on this one. Auction closed, now priced. Alright then folks, we'll continue forward. We do have some conversations still happening on those earlier properties, but no problem, we continue on in a timely fashion out here. Number 20, Midas Street, Jason Hyde Hills, working out of our East Cherrywood office proudly. Jason, good property this one here at number 20. Otomoto, we know the location speaks volumes to the quality of lifestyle that you get when you purchase here. It's a freehold estate, 784 square metres more or less, all contained under that unique identifier SA13A folio 1220. 60 working days from the date of sale or otherwise is mutually agreed. Correct, Jason? We'll put a time up the sleeve for the silly season and then worry about it in the new year. That's when you move in, that's when you enjoy it. Chattels there to greet you, no changes. Jason, all is circulated. Wonderful, good, nothing I wouldn't expect, everything there and ready to go. Hey, let's take a look at it, this one. We've touched on that Otomoto location. It's one of the most exclusive streets here. You get that spacious 5-bedroom home. It's a private sanctuary designed for family living and entertaining. You've got raking ceilings, the open plan living spaces, creates a nice welcoming atmosphere, and they're of course complemented by that seamless flow to that north-facing deck. You've got the flat green lawns, the perfect setup for summer gatherings, and if you don't quite get it in time to make the most of it this year, trust me, I think you're going to hang on to this one for years and years to come. The modern kitchen, we've seen that, it's stainless steel appliances, ample bench space, keen cooks, you're going to love this one. And outside, the tree house, the spa hall, the lush garden visited by all the native birds that come by truly enhance the charm of the home. Pillars Point School nearby, we know how important that can be. It combines location, lifestyle and luxury. Buyers, exceptional offering for you here at number 20 Midas Street. Put it to you, happy to work with you. You've just got to start this one off. $1 million. Welcome in there. Optimistic start, but I treat it all the same and welcome in good luck at $1 million. What do we say from here, buyers? I put it to you, but at $1 million I do have a start nonetheless. 50. And $1,050,000 we are here at $1,050,000. It's that 50 rise I expected. Do we say 1-1? On the nod we are, puts you back in front again at $1,100,000 here, and what's the retort going to be? 50 again? At 50 again we are at 150 here, but happy to work with you, sir. We pop a 50 on if you like, but at 115.0, make it a first call. We can cut it in half and make it a 25 if you prefer that increment, but at 1,150 here it is. First call then at 1,150,000. Second opportunity then to make the most of this lifestyle, but at 1,150 here, I call it third time. No problem. Can't sell it at that level, so I'll go there for our vendor at 1,175 and make it 1,2. And if we see nothing further, we have a conversation. Yep. Appreciate you working with me then at 1,200,000 here. Buyers, you've heard it, you've loud and clear. I talked to the highest bidder today, but at 1,2 it's over here. Once I call it to you, twice, third chance at 1,200,000. Absolutely senior best at this stage, no problem. Pause the auction, we'll come and have a conversation down here. Now my word, we'll come and have a conversation there, back with that one shortly. Okay, appreciate your patience. We continue forward. Those conversations will continue off to the side. In the meantime, number 3, Hinton Place, Spice Park. Ashlyn McGregor back again, working hard as always. Good property. I like this one here. It's a freehold estate, 702 square metres, more or less, all contained under the unique identifier. It's SA53B folio 261. Chat will see them on the screen there, but just note the outside security camera not in working order, but still included in the sale for you. Date, we've got 12 days from the date of sale, or otherwise, as mutually agreed upon. The property itself, we'll see it on the screen in just a second. There it is. Thoughtfully upgraded and ready for new memories. Number 3, Hinton Place. It offers that blend, you get that modern style, but it's a really homely home, this one. You have seen it freshly renovated. It's got the kitchen there, the sleek cabinetry, the engineered stone countertops, anchors that open living space, and you get that seamless flow to that private courtyard as well. An absolute sunlit spot for those al fresco dining evenings, and you've got the raised garden beds there too. The 4 spacious bedrooms, you get that private master suite, a walk-in wardrobe, near new ensuite as well. It's restful for the entire family, but you are going to love that master. You've got Aquinas College, you've got local shopping, you've got Tauranga Crossing. It's lifestyle, it's convenient, all in one absolutely beautiful package here. It's number 3, Hinton Place. Buyers, you know the drill from here on out. I call it to you, start us away, opening bid, an opening offer. I'll call it 3 times then, won't delay any longer, but if you are here in that cash position, you let me know. Once, second, and third. Final opportunity. No problem. Ashlyn, look, we've got a good property here. I know we've got motivation from our seller. Look, we're going to close this one. A little bit more work to do, but I'm sure you're going to be busy when those conditional buyers find out they can still buy this one and it is still available. Good luck to you, of course, to our sellers here. If you're interested, Ashlyn McGregor out of our EVES, the latest. Thank you. Okay, then continuing forward, 20 Dunrobin Place, John Rose out of our EVES Bethlehem office. John, a stellar job as you always do with the marketing of this one, but a good property becomes easier to market, don't they? And this one, no exception. It's a freehold estate, 339 square metres more or less. Of course, secondly, that estate in fee simple is undivided 1/10 share in 1,891 square metres more or less, all contained under the record of title 824456. Again, 20 working days, that gives you ample time to get the moving truck booked in. Certainly as we approach this time of year, you want to make sure you get ahead schedule on that one. Look, you've got chattels, they're all going to be there ready to go. The property itself, modern, low maintenance, ready to enjoy. It's easy living in a prime location. 2018 brick and tile home, this one. You get style, you get practicality. Families, retirees, professionals seeking a comfortable retreat. Well, I think you found it here at number 20. It's an open plan layout, a welcoming space, flowing from that bright living to the kitchen, equipped with all those Bosch appliances as well. Ideal for daily living, but equally entertaining. The master bedroom provides that semi-ensuite access, private outdoor area straight off it. It is a peaceful escape for you, and of course secure, easy care yard, internal garage access. It delivers on lifestyle of ease and of course security here. Perfect choice for those seeking that modern convenience. It is number 20 Dunn Robbins Place, and it could be yours. Buyers in your hands, start us away. Cash buyers, that's who we treat here first, and I'll call it to you 3 times. Once, second call, third opportunity, no problem. John, a little bit more work to do on this one. We'll close it for now. I know you're going to be busy, a good property, good luck to you, and of course to our seller on that one. Auction is now closed. Okay, then going back to 36 Landing Drive in Pies Par, we paused, had a conversation, paused the auction there at 700,000. We've had an increase in offer from our phone, but it just confirmed for me there, 745, is that correct? Yep, loud and clear. My instructions from our seller, we go on the market at 745, correct? Brilliant, thank you very much, and of course holding the bid here, we welcome anything on top, but nice and clearly we change ownership today, buyers. Put it to you and I call it away. Once the opportunity, twice you improve on that number or we sell it down the phone. Third chance at 745,000. It goes, it's going, sold. Congratulations to our sellers. Thank you very much for working with us. Back with you in just a moment. Okay, 20 Myers Street, we paused to have a conversation. We have had an increase in bid to 1,220,000. Our sellers, they say a little bit more work to do here, so at 1,220, I'll put it back to the floor, improve on that number, and we'll have a conversation. Give you that chance to talk with our sellers, but otherwise we'll close it down and work with the conditional parties as well. At 1,220, current live bid, improve on that number. I would suggest at least a 10 on top to be in a talking position, but happy to listen to you. Once, twice, third chance then. No problem. Jason, closing it down there. A bit more work to do if you're interested. Jason Hyde Hills out of our Cherrywood office. He's the man to get hold of. He'll be happy to help you out there. Auction now closed. Thanks, Jason. Folks, that's all today. Do appreciate you coming out. Really nice to see you all here. Go out. I believe the rain stopped for about the next 2.5 minutes, so go and make the most of it. We'll see you next time. Thank you.